bully. Don't bully.
Parlay! Yeah, I did. I yelled parlay.
That's speaking.
Oh, I have time.
Yeah, I hit him.
Fuck, I'm so bad. I'm so bad. I hit him. I'm so bad.
You're fireless. Oh shit!
Fucking warrior, dude.
Dead.
On that.
Oh my god, I got him. I killed him. I don't know if I was running one.
What?
Low?
Dead.
The Cycle Frontier. Basically, it's Tarkov, but more casual, more laid back and fun, and it's very rewarding. Though it is still full loot, so when you die, you lose everything you had on you. So humanity went onto Fortuna 3, a planet that they managed to colonize. Though the planet kinda struck back and created crazy storms that just targeted every person and they had to evacuate. So they made a little station above the planet to be able to still drop in and get some loot. And you are one of these people to drop in. You're called a prospector. That brings us to the main gameplay loop. So what you do is you drop down, get loot, pick flowers, mine some ore, kill creatures, or kill players. While you're doing that, you can also do mission and contracts. After that, on the map, 2 random extract locations are shown. So now you can go to one of the 2 and extract from there. With that, you have all your good loot stored, and you can put it into your main base. That loot is then used for upgrading your base, craft items, increase standings with factions, and then of course repeat. Then you get more stronger, your base gets crazy, you can store more, you unlock more and more weapons. The items work with a really easy to understand color tier system. Gray, green, blue, purple, orange and red. You can also choose which map to go. At the moment there's 2 maps, one called the Bright Sand, which is early or mid-game content. You should go there if you have gray or green items or partially blue ones. Crescent Falls, this is the late game stuff, where you get all the crazy stuff. But don't go there until you're full blue or above. There are 3 main factions to level up and they all have their benefits and differences. We have the Independent Civilian Advisory, also called the ICA. Korolev, they're very much industrialists. Then you have Osiris. They're here to research everything, mainly plants, flowers and vegetation. Also, they have the best music in the game. There's two different kinds of credits. There's the Kmart, this is your main currency. You can buy everything with it and sell everything for it. Then we have the semi-premium currency called Aurum. You can buy skins with them and insure items. Yes, it can be purchased for real money, but it can be earned free to play. Quite a bit actually. It's an actually used resource all the time, but if you want a big boost, you can pay for it. There is no specific pay-only currency. No crystals, no diamonds, no gems, etc. While we're talking about currency and paying, let's check out the cash shop. As you can see, there's no currency shown here to make you mislead into how much things actually cost. Very, very good job. I'm really glad this is a thing. Fair as fuck. The game resets once a season, that's like every few months. You lose all your stuff and all your progress besides the skins and what you paid for. This is what makes the starter kits so worth it, because every season you get it again. Overall, the game runs pretty well. I just saw some weird issues with a pixelated noise that happens on some surfaces and some areas in the game. It's not too crazy though, but overall it runs really well. The game is super fun, but it also has some of its problems. The weapon balancing is pretty weird. For example, a grey weapon often does more damage than a higher tier weapon. That does not apply to everything of course, but for the shotgun and the sniper it's definitely the case. Unless you reach legendary kind of levels. Understanding damage, armor and penetration is not as transparent as it could be. It's very hard to see and understand what really does more damage and what doesn't, because you also have this penetration value, which makes it really weird to figure out what kind of armor you should bring. Some people were claiming it only really bothers PvE, and they're running blue or purple weapons with a grey armor. The climbing kind of feels off. Sometimes it works, but like the height it attaches itself. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it feels like, oh, I should be able to easily get on that. But then you're just stuck there walking against the wall for like a minute. Also, this thing. Also, the friends list straight up doesn't work. Sometimes it does work, but most of the time it doesn't work. I cannot add my friend, I cannot remove him, I cannot accept a friend request, it shows offline, and it often ended with us not being able to play together. Still, the main game is really fun. It's a fair model and really fair free to play. I will still continue to play it as it's really easy to get into a game, but also really rewarding playing more. I did not reach the mid or late game yet, and I didn't try out the second map, I'm gonna be very transparent here. But my buddies did, and they said it's everything just harder, the monsters have more HP, they do more damage, and people sweat more, and it's way more competitive because the loot is way better. I recommend playing this game if you can endure the bug every few and far between. The team is constantly communicating on the progress, and I think this could be a pretty big game. And that's because the game is fun no matter how you play it, in short bursts, long ass grinding sessions, casual with music on just rushing in, or really stealthy, analyzing every single footstep, being super cautious about everything. It's really up to you how you want to play this game. Anyways, I'm gonna see you guys later.